Mama, I thought you loved me.
Mama, why would you say that to me?
Mama, why would you say my cheeks are small now? Mama, I killed a man.
Why would you say my cheeks ain't the same?
My cheeks ain't the same.
Why, Mama?
Wow. You smell nice, bro. You smell nice, bro.
Thanks, man. Do I really, or you like?
No, you're being serious. You actually smell nice.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I don't know what that is. What perfume is that?
I haven't put any perfume on.
What does that smell then?
It might be my face.
Oh, it might be cream. Yeah, it smells like cream. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Cum.
Yeah.
It's orangutan cum. That's your cream.
No.
I can hear the orangutan in the background. So that you keep in that little
found
fucking
myself.
cell and you just jerk him off for the cream.
I found my.
Well, you know that's the thing, right?
What,
Not the
farming?
orangutan cum, but like I'm just using an orangutan as an example because it's a animal closest to us. And there
You
was a
reckon
chick.
orangutans are closer to us than monkeys?
Aren't they monkeys? Like type of monkey family?
They're gingers though.
Right, so they're
Do you reckon
soulless
the?
monkeys.
Do you reckon the
They're
monkeys?
soulless monkeys?
Do you reckon the like monkeys like treat orangutans that we treat
Differently?
gingers?
No, apparently the orangutans are the smarter ones.
Yeah, but like when you're like it's the same thing. Like when you're ugly, you have
So
to be
you s-
smart.
Oh, you're true. And they're like the ones that are like sort of bold as
They
well.
look smarter as well with their big heads.
Yeah.
They like look.
They got the
wise
sideburns going on as
They
well.
look like wise fellas, you know.
That kind of looks like the whole like an orangutan just reminds me of like, let's say like you looked at all the monkeys around you and you were like, what are the worst features I can grab a fur on? And just took them.
Yeah, they don't have one good. They didn't take the ass of the baboon,
No.
so at least they didn't take that.
Was that a bad feature though? That's kind of litty. It looks like cowboy pants.
I think
It looks like cowboy pants.
I think it would be bad on the orangutan because they're already gingers.
Oh, I've got hiccups now. This podcast is already a good start. Off to
I
a
didn't hear-
great start.
I didn't hear hiccup.
Woo!
I didn't hear hiccup.
I did it internally.
Do you know how to get rid of
It
hiccups?
was an emotional
Do you know how to
hiccup.
get rid of hiccups?
It was an emotional hiccup.
Do you know how to get rid of hiccups? Do you want me to get rid of them for you?
No, it's like,
No, that's not how you do it.
and I just keep expanding my lungs while I close my mouth.
I know
No,
how.
no,
I actually
no
know how to
hiccups.
get rid of hiccups, though, for real.
Is it this?
I got no hiccups.
What if I went,
I was gonna go oogity boogity boo.
ooh,
Tickle monster.
ooh. Well, luckily I'm not ticklish.
I am. You know, I'm only ticklish if like I want to be. If that makes sense.
I'm only ticklish if a woman with her nails is doing this.
Oh no, that's amazing.
But that's a good, no, but it tickles a little bit, you know? That's the only time.
No, that's the
I
better
don't think-
tickle.
I'm-
I don't
I'm
like
not
the
ticklish
tickle.
anywhere
See, you know what's
Yeah, but I'm not
bullshit?
ticklish
You know
anywhere
that
else.
rough type of tickle? That rough type of tickle
No,
that's
because
like
I don't go through those things.
Yeah, I've had a rough tickle once and I'm like
You
dying.
just kept laughing and like,
And it's like, it's not even the tickle that is fucking you, it's the idea of the tickle. You know what I'm saying? It's the anticipation of the tickle.
oh, because you know, stop.
Yeah, and it's not, honestly, if you just relax, but like you get to a point of hysteria where you can't relax anymore.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
Well, yeah, because you're trying like to control yourself while like your fucking instincts are like jumping.
do you think that would be good while coming?
Tickle?
Do you reckon people have like tickling?
I mean,
fetishes?
there's that whole thing about the donkey punch. So
What's the donkey punch?
it's when you're having sex with a girl from behind,
Yeah.
and then you fucking hit her in the back of the head with a fucking, just I don't know. You can throw an overhand or a hook, whatever you can choose, I guess, and you knock her out.
Yeah.
And like as you knock her out, because your body tenses when you knock her out. Apparently, like they all tense, and apparently they also have something similar to like an orgasm at the same time, and so do you. Look, I've never done this. I've just heard about this.
You know, actually,
I have only heard about this. I will not name these people who have told me these things because they may have done it, but I didn't do
you
it.
know, I had the weirdest dream ever the other night, and this is gonna be so stupid because it's like it doesn't matter to you, and I'm gonna have to blur out one of the names that's in it. But for some reason, we were on a school bus, and we were like, I just like coward punched Jota, like the footballer.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you fucking?
I'm not blowing that one out.
Blowing
That's not what I'm blowing out.
Oh, okay. So it's coming something weirder than.
Yeah. I don't know why he was on my school bus, but I cow punched him.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, these tough guys wanted to do the same to me. And
Okay.
Jota was like the most civil, nice person. He didn't
Right.
deserve a thing.
Right.
So when I woke
You're
up,
just a prick.
When I woke up, I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. But
Did you check up
do
on him
you know
after?
why I have to blow it out though? Like, did it to me.
Oh, he after. Oh, damn. That.
I
I don't know why I should because obviously dreams are something that should be looked into, like interpreted. What symbolic value do you think you coward punching someone and then someone coward punching you in your dream has?
I
To
think
you, because it's usually whatever
Yeah,
when I ask you that question, whatever comes to your mind
it's
first.
also
It's how your brain interprets
it's
symbols.
normally it's an unconscious desire mixed with like a recent event / there's like lots of things that are linked to it.
Depends.
But well, that's Sigmund Freud's idea of it, like originally. But I would say it's kind of the idea of like, I guess it's like kind of the idea of karma. From like from the beyond, in this, if that makes sense, like from like from the unliving,
unconscious.
from the unliving.
Yeah, but Jota's alive.
But the person that
You think the metaphor here is don't cause harm onto those that are alive
harmless.
or harmless, maybe alive and harmless.
Yeah.
Or the dead will bring you pain.
Yeah, that's what I think it was. Or I don't know if I think it was more so like
or the subconscious at least, because you can refer to death as the consciousness.
I related it to as the world, like in terms of just like what life. That's why I felt karma.
Yeah. Because it could have been him just for the sake of like.
That's what I mean.
Familiar, someone that in
I'm gonna have
your
to blur
mind,
that out as well.
someone right.
Jack, blur that out.
Jack, blur that out. What's that bad?
Stop saying it, because then how many people have died from our school?
Fucking heaps.
Not many,
dude.
Not enough.
Are you serious?
Not enough.
In the year above, a few. In our year, a few already.
This
in
is
the
all
year
getting cut
below,
out. It's all getting cut out.
Why?
Because it's.
How many different people died? Dude, and how many of them were
like two.
also hard?
I also know 2.
Supposedly.
I know 2.
How do you...
I know 3, sorry.
And so what if you mention...
know 3.
First of all, the people that
Because I don't know, because I don't want to be...
all-
No, it's the death, dude. I don't like talking about the dead.
Right, but I'm not saying like you don't have to cut the parts out that are just explanations. I'm just referring to... So what if I'm referring
That's what I'm saying.
to
I'm not
school?
talking about the dead people, because like I'm fine with relating it to death and people, but they don't need to be involved.
Well, you didn't have to
they don't need to be involved.
say his name
No.
either. What I was going to try to say was...
But you can relate it to someone. You can take it back to someone if you do that.
Because you didn't say what year they were in. You just said...
Well, how many
someone.
people are going to be in my dream that I'm going to have to know them?
You fucking... Are you kidding me, bro? You went to high school and you don't remember people from like all the years?
Not that died. I know 3 people that died.
That's the ones that I remember the most, is all the people that died. Because that was like an event.
I
Like,
don't.
That was like,
I
whoa,
know
what
3
the
people.
fuck?
I know
and
3
that
people
person
that
died.
died. I know 3 people.
Well, no, then you just fucking narrowed the fuck down. You shouldn't have said 2.
Well,
or
I'm
any
blowing-
numbers.
like I said-
That's why I said the years. I never said...
I'm saying I've cut this out.
You're going to cut this whole thing out.
The last minute.
You're going to cut this whole fucking thing.
No, the minute,
Alright,
dude.
Okay, how am I supposed to explain this? All right, then symbolically, what you saw by that person was a justification of someone that's a fucking... What you might have perceived as a bad person that, in some sense, might have got their karma.
I don't know.
Do you think it's that?
No, because later on I didn't see him as a bad person.
Okay.
Because I think I saw O'Malley was suffering quite a bit.
See, I never saw him as a bad person. So, to me, it was like...
I saw him at that.
Okay. You're going to have to blur that out as well. Nice. You legit narrowed it down to the point where it's like so stupid of you. I legitimately knew what you were talking about and kept evading it with all of my answers. Because I said our school, bro. You know how many people went to our fucking school and they don't even know what fucking school we went to. And even if it is people watching from our school, no one watches this far ahead. No one from our school wants to listen to us. How many minutes are we in?
7.
No, 100%. If you're from our school and you've watched 7 minutes in, please, I'm begging you, comment. just to prove me wrong. Because I know none of you cunts give a shit. That includes our friends. I know none of you cunts watch this.
It's not going in.
I know you cunts watch clips.
It's not going
Why
in.
this? Fucking put my rant in. I know you motherfuckers aren't watching. And you're going to watch one day, blah, blah, I used to watch you. Oh my God, I was in the early stages. No, you fucking weren't. No, none of yous care. Why should I care? That's what I'm saying. Why should I care? We both didn't say anything wrong. You can cut out all those parts. But when I say people from our school, first of all, I don't care what they think. Second of all, I still care to a point. I still care to a point where
I'm over it now. I agree.
I'm just saying.
I agree after
symbolism.
a point.
Symbolism.
I don't want people like I don't. When people don't deserve their name to be spoken.
Well, you shouldn't have mentioned his fucking name.
I didn't. You narrowed it down too much for my liking.
No, but you said his fucking name before I.
Yeah, and I said I was gonna blur it.
And blur the other parts.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Now, yeah, but you went into a story where it was like,
well, cut the story, cut the good parts out.
I am going to. Shit. I'm going to have to.
And it's going to be hard for you because you're just going to have to clip out those milliseconds because everything I said in between was funny.
Oh, I'm going to cut lots of it out. I'm going to cut lots of it out.
You better not cut my rant saying that people from my school don't watch our shit.
It's going to do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it like...
What if I said this now and now because I've said it, now it's going to turn around and everyone from school is going to have to watch us? They all have to watch us.
Everyone comment?
Everyone from school will comment. Even teachers and shit. Yeah. I'm like, sir, what the fuck?
Miss Man comes back.
Oh, fucking stop saying names. Fuck's sake.
No, fuck that. No, that is...
No, you're like, fuck her, though.
No, fuck her. She can be out.
Okay, you know, she was
my least favourite
teacher.
She's my least favourite teacher.
You just hated her because she didn't like people with, your kind of disabilities.
Yeah. Yeah, she's... What's it called?
Low intelligence.
No, I mean when you don't like disability. Ableism.
Ah, yeah.
I'm not about that, bro. I'm sorry. I'm inclusive of all.
Bro, you couldn't look, bro. You were just a little English boy learning English. You weren't an English boy learning lit.
Oh, I know what it is.
You weren't doing literature. You weren't wise enough.
Oh, I know
you
what
didn't
it is.
have wisdom to read these poems and go, I would feel the same way Shakespeare felt so many years ago. And that is totally right.
Instead, I had to understand why the curtains were purple in certain scenes and shit.
And watch movies and write about them.
We did not watch movies.
Yes, you did.
No, we didn't watch
That's
movies.
That's what I heard from someone. You guys fucking...
What movie did we watch?
You watched some movie and then you wrote shit about it.
No.
And you fucking...
We had to read books.
I'm sure you did.
We had to read books
and
then
but
read
not
about
literature.
it.
You guys read
and
books.
then I never would read the book.
Alright.
Never.
I think I only...
bullshit the essay.
I think I only ever read one book and that was an extra book that I had to read in order to get into literature. And that's the only book I've read. And even that I half-ass read. Which means I read, but sometimes I'd skip a sentence. And
I'm sorry, but if you read while you're at school, if you read after school and you want to improve yourself, I respect that.
I did that
during school? Nah,
I didn't read in school.
I don't respect.
Especially you and I stopped especially reading in school. I think it was like year 10 when someone told me about that fucking I don't know what it's called, but it's like book notes. And each chapter, you go and look up a book, and on each chapter has a summary of it.
Yeah. That's what I did. I just googled the good book that we're supposed to read.
Yeah.
I'm not reading it. And then I'd write a random essay about one point in the book.
What do I look like, bro? Nerd.
What do I look like, bro? Man who reads books.
Freddy Van, why didn't you read that book? Miss, I'm not a fucking nerd. You read a fucking book. You're a teacher, bro.
Why don't you read to me? And then get one-on-one time with her, and then that's the start of the porno.
There was legitimately only one teacher that I would have fucked, and she was a what do they call student teacher?
Which one? Without saying names, what she teach? Math.
Outdoor ed.
Oh, blonde. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Math for me. Math.
Oh, black hair.
Yeah.
And her mum also works in the school?
Did she? I didn't know that. No. I don't know who that was.
She was a student math teacher.
Black
hair.
Yeah, no.
That was her last name.
Well, no.
Her mum was also a teacher at school.
It definitely isn't the same because they're completely different ethnicities.
Say it.
I don't know her name.
And she taught math.
She was an Asian teacher. She was an Asian student teacher. I also ran into her at the gym.
Oh no, I've never seen her.
Yeah, it was really weird. It was like a week before exams, and I go to the gym. It was like literally, I think it was the week after, and I had an exam the next day.
Yeah.
And she was at the gym, and I was like, "What's up?" And she was like, "What's up?" And then
What's up?
And she was deadlifting, and I was just like, and she's like, "Aren't you supposed to be studying for exams?" And I was like, "No." Then I was, but I was like, "What's going on?" And then we had a little chat, and because I was in math methods, shout out, all the other nerd fucks in my class.
I was in apps, bro. You're a nerd fuck.
Do you know what's bullshit? Like, right, if you want a good ATAR, don't do methods. Like,
yeah, don't do methods.
Do apps.
Because apps will get you like...
I would have got 99 in apps, like 100%. And
bro,
like, here I'm struggling for a 70 in methods. Dude, and I just didn't get the rewards for it.
Dude, me and Joey, legitimately the whole fucking year, me and Joey just played Who Would You Rather, Fuck, Marry, Kill, and like other shit like where we were just like...
And the exams, like, look at this pie chart.
It wasn't, but I still fucking crushed.
Yeah, anyway. Welcome back to episode 64.
Welcome back,
We're back.
Fiends.
We're
how
back.
we doing?
The second episode
How is 2020 feeling?
Second episode in 2022. The twos are here.
Twos and that.
Two twos and that. We're back. We're back with another
let me
episode.
Let me start off with some real shit, you know?
Right, all right. Start with some real shit.
Snack.
Oh, you going local. You going local.
Yep. So Snack was supposed to
I got fucking gypped
during New Year's.
I've been gypped.
Why? Because you went for the refund and you didn't want to now?
Well, I now just would go.
Oh yeah.
If I had tickets, I would
which
go.
I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck? Out of nowhere. So Snack was supposed to happen. All the people on there, pretty average. Like even the main event, no offense.
Yeah, Slumberjack, fuck you.
Slumberjack, pretty dope. Like I'll be banging to some Slumberjack, but it wasn't like, oh man,
it's not $150 worth.
No, 100%. And then as I was in these past few days, like I was thinking about refunding, and I was like, I want my $150 back, Then out of nowhere, I see on Facebook, Tame Impala.
I see an ad on Instagram.
Tame Impala is coming to Snack. I would like to thank our Lord and Savior, Kevin Parker, for being nice enough. I know you are originally from Freo or Perth or somewhere around there anyways, but thank you for actually acknowledging us and making sure that Snack is actually worth it.
And it is. And I regret it because I got the refund because I was like $150. I'm taking that back, thanks.
Yeah.
And then a week later, they're like, oh, we'll actually make this a good event.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I'm not too
It's
upset.
honestly a better event now than it would be on New Year's.
Yeah, 100%. No
just because of one person.
No doubt. But like at the same time, I still would have preferred it to be on New Year's just to do something on New Year's.
And what's even better now?
What's
even fucking better now? Because people are refunded and shit, not as many people will go.
Oh, I think they would put the ticket back on sale.
How much for, you reckon?
I don't know.
I reckon it'd be more expensive now.
I mean,
it would.
Imagine.
Now Kevin is there.
I don't think it will.
Or maybe it won't just because it wasn't New Year's.
I don't think it will.
True.
But it'll be really interesting because like I imagine I could probably just email them and be like, don't refund me now. I've changed my mind, and they'd be like, okay. Because I haven't got paid yet. I haven't got my money back.
Okay, yeah, I reckon do that because I'm gone.
I don't know though. I'm not like whoa.
I am because like in my head, after that New Year's Eve that we had, I was kind of like, you know what? I wish I did go to a festival.
Also, the amount of money I have spent in the last like month
may as well have fucking gone. Basically, that's what I'm saying. That's how much money I've spent. I may as well have fucking gone.
That's not how money works, bro.
I know it doesn't. But in my head, rather than getting a refund, I've already bought the ticket. So in my head, I'm going, I can get $150 back, or I could just go and see Tame Impala, which I probably don't know when I will next time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. I get it. I'm not like Tame Impala's biggest fan.
I'm a huge fan. So.
I'm not like oh my god, it's Tame Impala.
I'm a huge fan of the music. I'm a huge fan of just Kevin himself. Just what he's.
You want to suck his dick or something, bro?
No, I wouldn't actually.
Well, it sounds like it, bro. It sounds like you want to suck him off.
Cut it.
Tame Impala, this is an official invitation.
No, it's not. It's not.
To come on the podcast.
To the podcast, yeah, for sure.
And we will suck your dick.
Oh. Hey, yo. Yeah, no, I just want to bring that up. And anyone that's going and ends up seeing me or possibly even Jack
I'm probably not going to go. So.
Okay, well. If you guys end up seeing me,
depends.
If you guys end up seeing me, come for a hug. Come for a hug.
Where's my hug guy?
That's why I said it. I'm that guy. I'll be like, oh, I know you're a fan. No. Oh, come for a hug. Oh, where's Jack? Oh, don't worry.
Where's my hug?
Where's my hug?
I'm going to start doing that and just make people uncomfortable. But like stand 3 meters away from them while I'm doing it.
That's what I've been doing for a little while now. I've been getting really good at the like uncomfortable jokes or the dad jokes.
Dad jokes aren't uncomfortable jokes.
Today I made a really good dad joke.
Uncomfortable jokes aren't the same as that. Uncomfortable jokes, you have to be able to... The person has to know it's like you're doing it on purpose. Because if you do an uncomfortable joke around someone that you're not comfortable with enough...
They think you're just weird.
You're being uncomfortable.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, obviously.
Especially when you have no hair.
No, I do it. I'm saying I do it to friends and people at work.
People on the street.
I had a really good dad
and
joke
every
today.
girl in my
I had a
middle
really
school
good
class.
dad joke today.
And when I go to primary schools and do it to little kids.
You always got to take it one too far, hey? And why does it always have to be little kids?
Go on, what were you saying about your joke?
Yeah, good. The segue away from little kids, man. Fuck.
I'm sorry. I caught you.
Yeah, you enjoy your podcast, bro. I had a really good dad joke today. I was asking someone if I could buy their mattress off them.
Why?
Because their mattress was way more comfier than mine, and I was jealous, and I was able to fall asleep on that mattress way easier than my own bed.
Where were you?
Let me just finish my story.
Huh?
I told someone that I wanted to buy their mattress off them, and they were, no, fuck off, just go to... no, they said... They didn't sentence it properly, so they said something along the lines of just 40 winks or something. Because the store, 40 winks?
Yeah.
And they said something along the lines of like... They mis-sentenced it to the point where it looked like they were saying something else. And so I was like, oh, so you're saying if I wink at you 40 times, I get the bed?
Yeah,
That's a dad joke.
It is.
That felt uncomfortable saying that.
It was.
Writing it was a lot easier, to be honest. Now that I said it,
Yeah, looking back on that, that's a bad one.
But that's a dad joke.
Yeah.
Because a dad would say, oh yeah, if I gave you 40 wings. No?
You know, there was. I'll give you one that happened. There was I think. I'm trying to think of how it happened. There was like this. There was like I don't want to butcher it because it wasn't mine, and I want to give it enough due diligence.
Yeah.
And it was something to do with a rug, and now I'm not gonna do it. Can't think of it.
Yeah, don't.
I thought of the premise, and I'm just gonna fuck it up.
Especially if it's not yours, bro. Don't kill it.
Exactly. So I'm not going to do it. I did, however, I went to the Comedy Lounge on the weekend.
Yeah.
And that was a good time. I feel bad. Like, I think like right now, like a lot of the comedians are just like upset being in Perth because they've been here for too long. They've been stuck here, quite a lot of them. So a lot of their jokes were based on that, which was quite interesting.
Yeah.
There was literally like a Scotsman just on coke, like just fucking going crazy. Like he was mental. I loved him. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
He seemed up for it, but like he was fucking going hard for it, which was good. And I recommend it. Out of anywhere to go in Perth, go to the Perth Comedy Lounge. It's fucking best place. Yeah. I went to the show after my mum.
Yeah.
Like my mum went.
Did you see you guys in the transition?
Yeah, well, yeah, no. So it was weird because I mentioned it to my mum that we were going, and then she was just like, she just thinks, oh, I'll go.
Cool. Yeah.
And I'll just steal his idea.
That's
like, oh, that seems like a fun thing to do. I'll do that too. That's what she was like. So she was like, okay, I went at a 9 o'clock show. She went at the 7 o'clock show. So I was like, thank fuck. But yeah. So we called her on the way out. She spoiled all the jokes, obviously, on the way. She was, oh, you're the last guy. Oh. And I was like,
thanks.
Just ruined the whole premise.
Fuck's
sakes. Ruined the whole premise for me.
Imagine she retold all the jokes and like
sit down
and that, like really like sped through them.
She did that line of coke,
and she laughed at the jokes after as well.
I don't mind people laughing at their own jokes. Sometimes.
No.
It's like, you know when someone like tells a joke and they're laughing hysterically at it,
right? Or while they're saying it, they're laughing. Yeah. You know it's funny.
No. I mean, like I won't ever. Normally, if someone is laughing so hard at their own joke, I won't ever laugh at it because they're not telling the joke very well, and it's like, and it ruins it. But I always do feel their love for that joke. You know, I won't ever like take someone's laugh, because if you're retelling a story and you're laughing so much at it, just because thinking of it,
shit,
then it must have been just a moment thing.
Yeah,
and like I can feel the love of like, that's what I mean. I can feel the love that you felt in that moment of that pure laughter. So like I don't go, I had to be there. I won't ever be that guy. You have to be there, yeah, because that one wasn't fucking funny, was it? I won't ever be that guy. Because hey, I'm not a dick.
I'm the guy that will do the joke, laugh halfway through, no one laughs, and I go, you had to be there.
I mean, that's just what I do at every joke. Like, even if it's not like a...
They're like, I've heard that joke on stand-up. You had to be sitting with me, watching Netflix, laughing. You had to be there.
There's plenty of those type of things. So like in terms of like you had to be there moments, because like body language and delivery is everything.
Yeah.
In jokes, people don't understand like
your energy,
being funny, being
and that doesn't mean you have to be like this. You could be like a really bland, like that guy that we saw that first time. The guy that was like really bland and boring. The
dude that was just struggling. That was just like, and that's his bit. That's his stick, and like, that's amazing. Yeah. And like it's hard to have those type of things, because like the Scottish guy that was on there, it was like. It's interesting listening to a Scottish guy in other countries, because Kevin Bridges probably does it the best, where he's just funny because he's Scottish, and like saying words like bell end becomes funny, and it's just like, and it's just like, haha, he said a funny word in a funny way. Whereas like if any Australian dude tried it, it'd be like, shut the fuck up, bro.
Cool, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Funny.
Yeah, and he knows. If he probably did that in Scotland, it'd probably fail.
Yeah.
Because they'd be like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah, especially if he's making jokes that are like local or everyone's heard for a while, or like how he would act or da-da-da. You know, that probably wouldn't make him laugh either.
Yeah.
But it also depends, because I know some people are just local comedians. And when I say local comedians, I don't mean like, oh, it's just because they stay in one spot. I mean local comedians as in majority of their jokes are about the local situation. So you wouldn't get it like there was that other comedian that we also saw that was just making jokes that you would only get if you live in Perth.
Yeah. A lot of that was there tonight as well, like on Saturday. So it was a similar sort of thing. I was going to ask you, because you obviously came out afterwards. How did you did you just make a second? Like, I got a message from this guy as we were getting to the comedy lounge at 9:00, going, "Oh, I just puked at where I'm at. I'm going home, man. I'm not coming out." And now I want to know how. Because then I'll tell it from my perspective first. All of a sudden, I'm sending him a message at like, I think it was like nearly midnight, and you're just like following me on my journey, and like he sends his live location and he's coming towards it, and I'm like, let me tell my story. I'm getting people hype. I'm like, he's on his way.
Let me tell my story first,
because I want to know
you
how.
Can explain. Okay.
So I just want to know how. That's all I knew.
Yeah. So we planned to go out this one night, and before we went out to the place we were supposed to, I had a birthday at this other place, and at this other place, I just came right after work. Like I legit finished work, got home, legit showered quickly, and like Black picked me up straight away. And then we drove to Mac Daddy's in Mount Lawley. I was about to say Leaderville, then I was like, something fuck Leaderville, it's Mount Lawley. Great place. It's like a New York style pizza place with like huge pizzas and shit. We should go one time. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Anyways, was chilling there, overate a little bit. When I say overate, not to people standards, but because that whole day I ate crackers and cheese.
Oh yeah.
My stomach bloated.
Yeah.
And while I was eating those pizzas, I was smashing down pints, right? And Thingy gets up and she goes, "Let's leave, da-da-da." I'm like, "Well, let me finish my drink at least." She's like, no, just fucking scull it. Okay. I scull it, and like, I don't feel sick. I get through it, but then I burp. And when I burped, the pizza inside me reacted a little badly. And I went, oh, and I went, oh no. And I tried to hold it in, and they were saying bye. I'm like, bye. I'm going, bye. Because if I breathe through my mouth, I'll go,
yeah. You're in control mode. Wait, before you do, you're in the mode that you ever be dying to go to the toilet.
Oh yeah.
But you're like, your home's just around the corner. Yeah. You're control mode. Peace, just focus on getting there.
Well, listen to my story. So, I start walking towards the door. I turn around. They're not walking yet. I go back. They're still chatting a little bit. I'm going, and I'm trying to burp just to get it out, not vomit. But after I did that, I was like, and like I felt the yak come here, and I was like, I'm over. I go outside and I just go like that, and like a little bit of yak came out and just went like that onto the road next to the cars. And there's two people outside the restaurant just fucking eating their food, looking at me, And I just turned my head around. The girls come out. We're walking down towards the car. And I go... And I just keep walking. And Black's like, ew, what the fuck? She's like, why'd you vomit right in front of us? I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? And then I told him about that one time story where I was in another party and I came late and they made me take 8 shots in a row. And after the 8 shots, while they were all celebrating, going, they didn't see me and I just went, like, I just went, like that, threw it on the floor and wiped my hands. And it was like, I can't believe you took all 8 shots, man. I was like, yeah.
That's so bizarre. That's gross.
But anyways.
Yeah, so you were
okay.
So you weren't that bad. You just
I
like,
wasn't that bad, but
it was
like
just the stomach. It was just the stomach.
It was my stomach was a bit messy, and I just was like, I can go out now, but I won't be able to drink, and I'll feel shitty. And I was like, I just won't go because I know that I'm gonna go out and complain. And I'm the type of person that cares enough for my friends that if I feel like I'm half-assing something, I'm not gonna go to the place because I know the type of person I am, and he can definitely agree on this. I love to complain.
Yeah, when you're in complaining mood, I just get away from you.
Exactly.
I was like, yeah, come fucking off.
And that's why I didn't come. And that's why I didn't come at first. I went home, got invited to play basketball, played some basketball. After basketball, it was like 11, 12, and around from probably like 10 till 12, him and like all these other people that were there messaging me, pussy hole, bitch, this, da-da-da, this, that, like... And a part of me was like, oh, this cunt's just being annoying now, like, da. And then the other part of me was like, I was like, after this basketball game, I feel alright. Yes, I will have to catch Uber, but it is what it is. And then I was like, fuck it. Got home, didn't want to tell you cunts anything. I just wanted you guys to be angry at me still. I started heading there, and then you kept messaging me, and that's when I sent you a photo of my Air Forces. And that's why I was being like giving you code. I was saying, you know, when the A1s are out, you know, because I barely ever wear my A1s unless I'm going out somewhere nice.
Yeah.
Clubbing.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I now know that. I did not know that before, but okay.
And then sent you my live location, da-da-da, and then it's a story.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, rocks up at 12 o'clock outside the club.
I was ready to go for a long night, but everyone else was kind of like already dead, so I was like, oh, fair enough.
We left by like 2, I think. Like, that's when we left at like.
But I got there like 12:31.
Because I was gonna ask, like, what did you make of Mustang? Because that's the first time I've actually ever been in Mustang.
Oh, I've been Mustang a few times.
I felt like the youngest person there.
That was, and it is that kind of vibe. It's you know, Mustangs like that especially because they don't check your ID.
Why?
I don't know. They just let people in, like.
But wait, why does that mean old people like are there?
No, because people would like, it's just a weird older crowd, and usually the older people there are all like backpackers and shit, like international people.
Yeah,
and that's their chill spot.
Yeah, I saw.
But why I'm saying the whole ID thing is that's how I eventually ended up at the place was because usually people that get banned at other places in ScanTech. No, I mean they do check your ID. Sorry, they just don't have ScanTech.
Okay, yeah.
So, if you're kicked out of ScanTech, if you get kicked out of a club with ScanTech, you get kicked out of all clubs with ScanTech.
Oh, okay, wow.
So that's why Mustang is a savage place.
You can get fucked over, like you can't go clubbing.
Yeah, a friend of mine did something one time in a nightclub, knocked a guy out, and he thought he was just going to be banned from that one place.
Yeah.
But because they banned him on ScanTech, he was banned from every place with ScanTech.
Oh, wow. That's wild. Yeah, that's wild. That'd be shitty. That'd be real shitty.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why Mustang's a bit savage. That's what I was trying to get to is Mustang's a savage place. It's full of like people that are international and then people that are just like coming there because they can't get into anywhere else or they just like the place. But it's cool. It's like live experience. You know, anytime there's like a live band, I fuck with that way more than anything. I don't know. It just feels like a different environment.
Yeah. It depends on.
And they were playing all these hits that everyone knew as well. So.
Yeah, it depends on what. To be fair, I can't even remember the music at that point, and I was pretty smashed.
Coming out of my cage, and I was doing just fine.
Okay. Was that playing at one point?
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay. Well, fair enough. That was the first time
I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby.
I enjoyed the meat box at the end of the night.
Yeah, it was right.
I had a nice little meal.
Speaking of meat boxes, skinny women with fat asses lately.
Oh yeah.
Surprised.
The gems of the world.
Where I've been working recently has very much surprised me because it's in the same center as I've worked before. But I worked upstairs and there wasn't that many hotties, which is surprising because where I worked before was a clothing store, and where I work currently sells something else. And I guess that makes more sense because where that other place is more like everyone goes there.
Yeah, so you I think you're gonna get a bit. You're not gonna get.
Bro, I'm right at the door. Prime time shit. Shout out to that girl that I saw today. You know who you are.
She knows who she is.
4:00.
She has to know who you are.
Right, 4:00.
To know who she is, she has to know who you are.
4:00, dealing with some technical issues. You know who I was.
She knows who you are? Do you reckon you made that connection?
I looked her in the eyes and she looked back and I Kanye'd her.
Yeah.
I just kept staring.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And she looked away or?
Well, yeah.
Did she look back?
Later on.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
So just letting you know I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. And I'm looking to get married because apparently that's a new popular thing that everyone's doing.
Yeah, so if I would like just to propose after seeing you once, that'd be great.
What I was trying to say was, where is this coming from? Like, is this coming from the food that we're eating now? Like, I'm seeing skinny. Like, when I say skinny, I don't mean like old school definition of skinny. Like, I mean bitches that are like anorexic with asses. Like, what? Where is this coming from? Like,
I think nowadays we have.
And when I say big asses, I don't mean like she worked out for it. Like, I'm seeing like fat ass, like fat.
Yeah, I think nowadays, like, I think this has always existed. It's just that first of all, nowadays we have the internet, so everyone can see it.
No, but I'm seeing it way more in real life. Is what I'm saying.
More than before. Yeah, I think girls now know what, like, there's just new things that girls like.
Yeah, but it might has to do with genetics, dude. Because these, like
I
said,
so you're saying that nowadays
gym worked out asses that I'm seeing. These are just
no, but I'm saying like nowadays, right? So nowadays girls understand that being skinny with a fat ass is the thing. So more girls are gonna be skinnier, and that just with the more numbers.
You reckon they were like not skinny and then they just starved themselves?
You know, but I'm just saying you probably see more just skinny girls in general, like than you did before. So you see the bigger pool of all of them. But you just see the blessed ones as well.
Hey, blessed.
So like, because the ones that I don't understand is like when they look like flat from like when you look at them straight and they're like just like flat.
Yeah.
And then they like if you look from the side they've got like this weird like I'm like what?
Yeah, it's because you know what it is. It's because they don't have the hips, but they have the ass.
Yeah, that's something different. That's like a different breed of woman. Like that's not you couldn't give birth to a child, but you could please me.
You know, the girl that... I'm not going to say it. Fuck it.
You're not going to say it?
No, because...
She's not... She's
not that girl. I was about to mention another girl, but like, I'm going to see her all the time.
I can blur the name out if you want.
Yeah, but you can't blur out her... I was going to describe her physically, and there's no one else in that environment that I go to that has that.
Oh, I want to know now. Anyway, that's fine. I was going to ask you something because this is something that like I asked my mum about the other day.
I'm your dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is Rash my new daddy? When do you stop being boyfriend girlfriend?
What do you mean by that?
So, for an example, my mum's divorced from my dad and she's dating a new dude. Mm-hmm. She does not have a boyfriend.
She's a partner. When does it stop? When you start saying it differently.
Yeah, but like when is that?
That depends on the person because, for example, most of the people at my work, whenever they mention the person they're with, they go, my partner. There's only one person that's ever said, my boyfriend. And they were younger.
Yeah, so what age do you think is not acceptable, for an example, to be saying girlfriend, boyfriend?
No, you can say boyfriend and girl forever. Like, I don't think that's wrong.
So if a 40-year-old came up to you and be like, that's my girlfriend.
My girlfriend, yeah. Why is that wrong? It's just funny. People use it. Well, fucking...
If a 6-year-old comes up to you and says, that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend, that sounds just a bit funny.
Yeah, but people go... Like, people sometimes refer to, like, your girlfriend as, that's my girl.
That I know, that's more normal, and I actually had this conversation.
Yeah, but who in America goes, that's my partner? Unless you mean like,
but you
that's
also
my partner.
But no. The reason that is because the girl is the feminine version, and you wouldn't say that's my boy. You don't say that. A female doesn't say that.
No, I've heard a female say he's my boy.
No, it's that's my man.
Right.
Because it's the feminine and masculine. But like that's what I believe it is. Because you don't say that's my woman's.
Yeah, that's my woman's. I'm gonna start saying that.
That's my woman's.
That's my woman's.
That's my woman's. It's actually kind of hard. I don't mind it.
I fucks with that. That's my woman's from
That's
now.
my woman's.
Yo, whoa. That's my woman's.
That's my woman's right there. That hey, her right there.
Hey, twin. That my woman.
I just thought what age do you start going? Hey,
I feel like I started in my. I think
because 20 like late 20s still say boyfriend girlfriend.
I was gonna say for me, in my 20s is when I started referring to someone as my partner. I was like, oh, that's my partner.
It's just very serious to say partner.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that it's not age. Maybe it's the transition of seeing
how
someone.
How seriously you're taking the relationship.
Because if you call someone a boyfriend or a girlfriend in front of someone else, that person might feel offended because it's like, are you taking me seriously? Because boyfriend and girlfriend sounds very
especially
childish.
at an older age. But like when you're in your 20s,
because I've legitimately never heard an old person say my boyfriend or girlfriend. They've always said
that's what I mean. Because at that age, you're always taking it seriously. You're never just like, oh, this is the nice little fling. I'm trying it out with this lad.
Yeah, this lad. But
I
think you can say it always. I just think, I think there's I think what it is, it's formal and informal connotations behind it.
Yeah, but you just wouldn't say. I guess, like we said, like 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, you don't take things informally. Yeah. You're not like, you never go into a relationship. You never go on a date just looking around. Having fun. You go on a date to try and find the person. I guess you're looking for.
It's the same as bro and mate. I think. If you get what I'm trying to say here. If I was comparing girlfriend and partner, it's like bro and mate. Bro, like, oh, this is my bro. That's a bit childish, But that's my mate.
I value bro over mate.
I know you do, but I'm saying in context, anyone would usually see mate as more of like a standardized kind of like formal way of saying a friend. I mean, friend probably would be, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro to me seems more like, oh yeah, that's bro, or like, oh yeah,
that's mate.
Know what I mean?
No, because if I say that's my mate or that's my bro, normally bro means I'm closer.
Not always.
I think personally, I would use that as more, more as a closer.
No, but to me, mate just sounds more official, where it's like, yeah, that's me, mate.
That means for me, that just means like we're on the peripheries.
Oh, okay.
Like we're mates.
I'd say acquaintance. I'll throw that out. I throw that all the time.
No, that's like,
you know how many times people have been offended by the. I've legitimately one time I was with this girl, and we were in a group of people, and they said, "Oh, like Rash, your mate," and I was like, "We're just acquaintances," and she turned around and she's like, "Oh, I thought we were friends," and I was like, well, no, we're acquaintances because I don't see you all the time. Like, and whenever we see each other, it's like, it's regular. It ain't nothing like deep, Like, I don't feel like if I like
value this.
What I value as a friend is someone that I'd at least be a little bit hurt by not seeing.
Yeah.
And when I say not seeing, I mean like fair if we don't see each other for a fucking six. I have friends that I haven't seen in years, but I still value as friends. If I see them, it's the same shit, While some other people, if I don't see them for 6-7 months, like, I don't know you anymore. Like, I legitimately got to a point, like when I was younger, I really thought about like trying to make sure that I was friendly with everyone, and people from school that I was just like on a acquaintance basis, like a cool, like, hey, hi, bye. Even after school, I'd be like, hey bro, what's going on? Now, I legitimately had 2 people from school that sort of know me decently enough today at my work. Didn't even fucking say hello to them. Didn't even look. I looked at his girlfriend once and looked away.
Bro, you're evil now.
I'm not evil.
Evil Rash.
I'm not evil.
Now, the way you gave that side eye just then, evil Rash.
Bro,
you're evil Morty.
I'm not an evil guy. I'm just a villain.
I was going to say, have you ever been on a date with a girl and then that like someone asked you something way too serious? Like, and it's like a first or second date?
Oh, a girl asked me something serious?
No, like someone else.
Oh, asked you about that person?
Yeah, like...
In front of them?
Yeah, because I've been on a date with someone, it was like a second date, and they were like, oh, like, do you want to drink for your girlfriend? And I was just like,
no,
I
mine
was
was.
like, hey, don't do this to me, bartender. But if you're a bartender, hey, just leave the labels at home. Leave the labels far away from me. Just don't do it.
I think the awkwardest thing that ever happened to me was I went on a date and this girl that I was with, we went on a date, but I don't think she was like as far ahead in her mind as I was, if you know what I mean. Like, she probably thought we're gonna go on like 2-3 more dates and then we're gonna do shit.
Oh right, yeah. You're thinking I want to.
Well, I'm like, I'm smashing you tonight and possibly never seeing you again.
Yeah.
Someone that I knew was walking past us, and they were talking to me for a little bit. And as they were leaving, I can't remember exactly what he said, but something along the lines of "Have fun fucking tonight."
Yeah.
And from then on, the date just got awkward, and nothing happened between me and her.
Oh yeah.
Just because, like, she clearly wasn't looking for that yet, and because she thought, oh, that's his friend, he probably told him some shit. And she was like, basically awkward.
Have you ever had the famous "What are we"?
Oh fuck yeah!
I've never had it. I've never had a girl ask me like.
Oh man, I've had that. I've seen that message like at least 3 times.
Well, if you have another message, I'd ghost it.
I have once.
I would ghost.
I have once. I thought once, like, ignored it until the chick got pissed off and was like, "What the fuck? Like, I know you're online." Like, because I saw the messages like just pop up.
Yeah, okay, and just...
So I didn't see it yet.
Yeah, you just let it go.
And eventually she was like 2-3 hours in, she was like, "I know you've been online, like, answer me." And I was like, fuck this. And I think I had it twice over message and once in real life. The once in real life was the most awkward because I didn't expect it coming.
Yeah, how did you know how you answered it?
I just said, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a good answer. No, that's a good answer.
More honest than anything.
That's a good answer.
At the time, I wasn't sure. Like, at the time, I was attracted to her, but when she asked, "What are we?" I was like, "Well, I'm still talking to other people, but I am interested in you." So I was like, "I don't know."
What a snide fucking question as well. Just fucking put me on the fucking...
From now on, I told myself, from now on, every time someone asks me, "What are we?" I just say humans.
Do you know what is the worst question? Like, this is the question I find the most disrespectful in the world. Who else is coming?
Oh.
What a fucking dickhead of a question.
That or when you're chilling with someone and they go, "Oh, when's Thingy coming?"
I just want to just leave.
Oh, cool. Oh, I'm not interested enough. Oh,
like, who the fuck are you to ask who's coming? I'm coming. I'm doing the event if I'm...
I got told something recently that butt hurt me a little bit.
Stop playing with this, by the way. It's picked up on the mic.
So,
all I'm hearing is...
I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little butthurt about this. Beforehand, the chick had told me that she wasn't attracted to me.
Yeah.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
Then, what happened next was some shit went down between us. And then after that, she basically said... I was like, "What? But thought you weren't attracted to me." And she said, "Not physically. You're not my type." And I was like, "Okay, then why would you like even get with me?" And then she's like, "I'm attracted to your personality." And that was the first time where I was like, "How do you take that?" You know what I'm saying? Because like that's kind of like, you know what it is? It's like what she explained that, because it butt hurt me at first the way she said it, because I thought she was saying you're ugly but your personality is great.
Yeah.
And that hurt me. But it was clarified later that it wasn't that I'm attracted. It just wasn't, I'm not her type. Not her type. But saying she was attracted to me...
Only 5'10".
Mentally, that was actually part of the deal. She only likes guys at 6 foot. But
do you know... Just to add to that, I was watching Love Island the other day, and like, it was just one of the things where 2 new girls came into the villa, and like they went and sat on a bed, and they all go, "Oh, so what kind of guys are you interested in?" And she's like, "Oh, I'm a totally personality guy, type of girl, but obviously 6 foot over and obviously." And I was like, Your personality.
I can't wait.
You're a personality girl, but 6 foot over.
I can't wait to be rich enough to afford a chiropractor like Big Sean every day, so I could stretch the fuck out and be 6 foot. Because I reckon if me and you go to a chiropractor for a year straight every day, Big Sean grew a fucking inch and a half.
Yeah, I'd hit 6
That's
foot.
all we need.
That's enough for me to round up to 6 foot.
That's all we need.
That's enough for me to round up.
That is all we need.
I'm 5 foot 11
even if
and a half.
I'm 5'11 and a half?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'll be 5 foot 11 and a half then, and that I am rounding up then. I'm wearing my boots everywhere.
I'm just wearing my boots. I'm training my toes to be like this.
Do you know?
I'm training my feet to be like this. So when I walk, I'm just like, because that's a fucking, my toes, like probably that long. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah, and just like.
What I was trying to get to back to my story was, so she went down between us. And so I was like, it was hard for me to assess, like, I didn't know whether to take it as a compliment or not. Because he was basically saying, you're attractive as a human being, not my type, but your personality overrides all of those previous feelings. So it's like, what? How do you take that? Like, how do you take it if someone's like, I'm not attracted to you physically whatsoever, but your personality overrides that to the point where now I am?
I personally haven't ever had it, but
because your personality sucks.
Yeah. If I'm not that type, I never even get my foot in the door. I just get slammed. Oh shit!
I just don't want to be the type of guy that has to rely on his personality.
Yeah,
because you know what that turns you into. You know what that really turns you into when you're the guy that relies on his personality. Like, I'm not saying a guy that's like ugly and just relies on his personality. I'm just saying a guy that, you know, I'm saying that's what he's relying on. Yeah, that's his game. Like, there's some guys that just his game is I want to talk as little as possible and just flex my muscles.
Yeah, that's the worst game you could possibly have.
But it works.
Because girls don't.
But that's a short-term game.
No, that's always the male. That's the male gaze. That's not the female gaze.
Yeah,
it's very few women that actually like that.
Oh, actually, no, that's a fucking female. That's a female game playing 1,000,000%. You know how many women I've like either dated or like got with that majority of the time it was like, probably not dated. Let's just say got with, where she was so sexy. And because she didn't say too much, she was mysterious when we got together. And once we got together and she felt more comfortable, when she opened up, I was like, oh, that's why you didn't open up at first. That's why you're a mysterious girl.
Yeah, because there's not actually anything mysterious about you.
Because that shit that I just fucked was a shell.
You're not actually mysterious. Just a brick wall.
Yeah. You're boring. Yeah. And then, to me, it looked mysterious because I was like, oh, it's a challenge. Yeah. But then once the challenge was unwrapped, I was like, what is a fucking challenge? This is a fucking half-eaten chocolate.
Yeah, you got your Christmas present. It's wrapped up in a lovely box. So, no, you unwrap it and it's a piece of coal.
What I'm trying to get to is being the guy with like that. Girls are more attracted to your personality than your looks is like, you got to play the long game. You know what I mean? Like, you got to see her more than once.
Yeah, and I'm not about that. You got to see her more than once. I'm not about it.
Or you have to be around her quite a little bit.
Okay, so how in that case, how do you even get your foot in the door? If someone's not attracted to you.
Environment.
What, like you're forcing yourself to be around them, or you're forcing like...
you're just in that environment and you slowly just see. You want to be with me? I have a natural flirtatious personality anyways.
That's a lot of bullshit, by the way. That's just being flirty. No one has a natural flirtatious personality.
No.
The flirtatious personality.
100%. And when I say flirtatious, I don't mean like that. I mean, I'm just touchy like that.
Yeah. Okay, you're touchy. I don't think...
Okay, well, that to me is somewhat flirty. Some people are so against touch that...
That's not flirty. That's not flirty though. I don't think.
Some touches are.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Okay, whatever. I don't believe. I'm not naturally flirtatious. Okay, I'm just a flirt. Whatever. I'm just a flirt.
All I want you to do.
I'm just a natural flirt.
That's what I'm saying. All I want you to do is be honest about your flirty. And so don't act like you can't not do it. Don't act like you can't not flirt.
Yeah, but that's the same. It's like the same urge I get to not entertain.
That's what I'm saying. So like, yeah,
it's just in me.
You could do it. Yeah, no, but you cannot do it. It's a choice.
Okay, whatever. Okay, how it works, what I'm just trying to explain was, you're just in that environment and slowly chip it away.
It's just like, it's fun sometimes. You ever like flirt with someone that you don't even care about? Yeah. And then you're just like, oh, they're maybe getting a bit too like into it. And I'm like, oh, no, I'll stop doing this now. No. I've done that way too much.
Or you flirt and you get there, and then you go, after you do whatever you did, you go, oh, I led that person on.
Oh no, I see. I don't even get to that point. I see it way earlier. Because I start flirting and then they're getting flirty, but like they're then putting more energy into it than I am.
Right, but
and I'm just like,
I'm not talking about people that I'm not interested in. I'm talking about people that I'm interested in, and I flirt with them and I get what I want, and then after I get what I want, I realize, well, I didn't actually want them. I guess it flirt and like flirt.
I guess it depends. I get what you mean.
Sometimes when you flirt, when you flirt and want someone to flirt back, sometimes you don't even want anything out of it. Sometimes you just want to like play the game.
I guess it depends how interested I am in them. If I'm just interested in their looks, then yeah. But if I genuinely actually like them, then like it depends.
No, because see, that's where that friendly flirting comes. Where I like your personality more than anything else. And so we're friendly flirting, almost like it's almost like a practice game before the real thing.
Yeah, no, I'm also saying like when you're flirting.
Like I feel like I got the most women, and I feel like I was the most capable at getting women was when I had a lot of girl mates, and I would friendly flirt. Where like I wasn't going for them, but there was always a little bit of like a border cross.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is when you're flirting with someone, I think you can always tell straight away if you like how seriously you're taking it normally. But like, say when you're new to someone and you're flirty, like you can go both ways. Where it can go once you get what you want, you're like, oh nah, not at all. Like this is all just fake in my head. Or it can go, I actually genuinely like
this person.
I like the flirty aspect, and I like to actually talk to them. And I think that's just what I was talking about.
Well, and that's the thing, because like flirting with someone can mean so much in like a prolonged relationship. Because I feel like if you guys just get into a relationship because you're both physically attracted and don't know how to flirt with each other, eventually that's just going to die out.
100%.
Because you get bored of her.
Yeah,
just like everyone gets bored of each other. What keeps it alive is the flirting. Is being like, oh, babe. Like,
I live by the rule that like you have to act like you still need to impress them every day.
Right.
Like
and not to the crazy level where some people have gone to moi, but.
Oh no, I don't mean it in a crazy way. I just mean like
I'm just saying I
want to be the best. I want them to be like, wow, he's doing that. Like in terms of me.
Well,
so like,
you want them to fall for you every day.
No, I think the problem that people is that people get comfortable in themselves. Right. Weirdly, it's weird. People get in relationships and get comfortable with themselves.
Not even just themselves. No, I think the thing is, I don't even think it's about themselves. I think it's more so the case where it's like this person's mine. They're not gonna leave.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
People get possessive. People believe.
But then that reflects on them, not the relationship, because they still care for that person, but they stop doing things for themselves.
Well, like you know how there's those women that will purposely get pregnant with the guy to keep him, and then they'll get fat, and they'll get fat and ugly because they're like, well, he has to stay with me now because he's got a kid.
Yeah.
So many. I've seen so many.
Yeah, it happens. It does happen, and it's sad. It's really sad. I think like we just chuck them ones in jail.
The chicks or the kids?
Chicks.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like we got to do something to them ones.
No, I think that sort of conclusion in their lives is basically the punishment, anyways. If you think about it.
Yeah. And a man's got trapped.
Because she's trapped him, and let's say, even if he is a little bitch and stays with her for the rest of his life, he's still going to be miserable, which is only going to make your life miserable. So it's like, what are you really doing?
Also, it's like, in my opinion, it's like standing on a bear trap in the middle of a like open field. It's like, did you not see that? Like, it's not like you're in a forest.
Well, we're talking about the guy not seeing the girl getting pregnant and keeping him. You can't say that. You can't say that because you don't know. Because I knew a guy once that started dating this girl, and legitimately, within a month or two, she fucking switched. Like switched, got prego, kept him there, was fucking insane. But for those first 2 months, he had no clue.
Yeah, but you get out.
Wait,
you're 6 months pregnant. See you later.
Yeah, but it was too late. Once she waited long enough. I can't remember.
Okay,
how
I
many
got
months.
asked.
She waited long enough.
I got asked a question last night, as a matter of fact, where if I got someone pregnant, what would I do? I would pay for my half of the abortion, and then leave.
Fuck half. Fuck, what
No.
I'll pay for the whole abortion.
No. Yeah. No. This is my thing, right? If she's getting the abortion and she has done me dirty, and she's doing it with me, I'll pay for the whole thing. If this bitch tricks me and tries to lock me down, I'm paying for half. I'm paying for fucking half.
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna say.
She ain't getting that full money, boy.
That's what I was gonna say, because there's a difference between like.
I'm getting out the 5-cent pieces.
What?
I'm
Like, a further question then. I'll give you two scenarios, and then give me an answer for both of them. One scenario is you're with this girl, you like her a lot. She's not a crazy bitch. She's fine. She's not trying to trap you. You guys fuck. You end up coming inside her, and the condom breaks.
Yeah.
Neither of you realize. All
Yeah.
cool. 3-4 months pass by. She starts getting fucking sick. She's like, "What the fuck? My belly feels bigger. I've been eating too much." Boom, pregnant. What do you do? You like her. She's not trying to trap you. It's too late for an abortion, or maybe she just doesn't feel right to abort it, and she just says no. Let's just say there's a proper reason that she's not getting an abortion, and you like her, and you guys, and you know she's not a crazy bitch, and you know she treat that kid well. What do you do?
Give her the money for the abortion and leave.
Okay. Then there's no point in me asking for the second one then, because the second one was just gonna be like she treats you.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not becoming a dad.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
With the first girl, it's like it's kind of your fault as well.
That's why I'm paying for the abortion.
Yeah, but sometimes responsibility isn't paid through with money.
Late term abortion, boy. 8 months. Get it done.
Kick her in the can.
Yeah, 8 months. Fucking 25 days.
25 days.
Wait, 1 day old. Kick him to the curb. You know, get it done. Get what you need to get done. We're overpopulated in this world anyway.
We sort of are. Hey?
I'm pro late term abortion.
And look,
in fact, I prefer it to be late term than early term.
In fact, if we did what the Koreans did in Singles Inferno, we'd probably all fucking be alright. Singles Inferno, by the way, is a show that I started watching. Yeah, you explained
it last week.
Did I?
Yeah, you went through it all.
Okay, good, because that's what I'm saying. If we were as polite and as sexually controlled as them, cunts would be fine. But they have to fucking ask to be casual. Like, that to me says
Do you not
everything.
reckon there's like Korean sluts?
Probably, but...
They like hold hands on the first date?
Okay, first of all, probably, but there's also a majority of them are fucking asking to be casual. You fucking see anyone here being like, "Hey, can we talk casually?" No, she's already fucking telling you her cunt has had 20 cunts in it. And what I mean by cunts and cunts, I mean cunts vagina, cunts as people.
Yeah.
It's my favorite word. What can you do?
Stop.
Sorry, bro.
Stop. The poor Spotify listeners are like, what the fuck is this guy doing? A whole ASMR hour of paper.
So
do you have anything else for the week? That you're angry about that you want to...
What am I angry about? Oh. Woo! No, not really anything, no.
Okay.
I was just a little offended by that comment that I got, and I didn't know what...
Wait, was that this week?
It. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Sorry, man.
I know.
Do you need a hug? Nah. That's right. Alright, we can go on to our Sunday selection.
Oh, what about your segment?
I don't have it this week. I didn't have time. I just didn't have time. Busy man this week.
Yes,
Busy shit. My song of the week, my Sunday selection. Do you have yours ready to go, or do you want me to go first?
Go first, because I'm trying to think of mine.
Yeah, I've got to go into. I know what it was on.
Oh, I know what it is.
Mine is I think mine's probably Backroom by Mike Dimes.
Okay. I'd say mine is Smile by G-Unit. G-Unit! And that's us. Peace, you fiends.
See ya.